Claire and Eimear Lambe, who are pretty expert when it comes to rowing. Big year for yourself, Eimear, is that right?
Yeah, it is. Just got announced today. I'm part of the Olympic team now, going for Tokyo in a couple of weeks' time.
Well, isn't that amazing?
Exciting.
Yeah. Did you ever, were there times over the last 15, 16 months that you thought maybe this prize was going to be snatched from your grasp because of COVID?
Oh, definitely. As soon as it got postponed last year, I had moved down to Cork anyway for the year to try and qualify the boat for Tokyo. And then when there was talk of it being postponed, I was like, absolutely not. I want to be back in Dublin, back up in Stony Batter as soon as possible. And then it got postponed. So I committed another year down. And, I think, there's been so much talk in the media, but we just had to put it out of our heads. And some of the girls have blocked anything about Tokyo on Twitter coming up on their news feeds just because there's so much stuff about it. But I think now it's so close, hopefully.
When are you going to head off then?
In 3 weeks. So I'm in Italy now at the moment on a training camp. So we're training here. And then in 3 weeks we head off. And there's a holding camp for a week, about 2 hours outside of Tokyo, where we're all stay in quarantine and make sure we're all COVID free, and then head into the village then.
And I mean, I guess this is the stuff of childhood dreams, is it?
It is, yeah. It is what it isn't.
All be quite different.
See it possible for a very long time. Really, I got into rowing because my sisters rowed, and I loved it just as a sport and the social aspect of it. Just most of my friends were rowers then, and that kind of thing. And then I suppose one thing kind of just led to another, and I just got roped into it really. And then sooner or later, I realized that this was a possibility, and even seeing my sister Claire being able to go to the Olympics, I was like, oh, normal people can achieve this. This isn't just Usain Bolts and superstars and that kind of thing. So I suppose a few years then ago, I kind of realized it could happen.
And tell me, you're obviously you've been training in Cork, you're in Italy now. Do you have any other connections with this part of the world apart from your sister living on Olaf Road?
Well, I grew up there on Old Cabra Road, and I went to Darcy's.
That's not Stony Batter, Eimear. Now, come on.
Oh, that's close
There's
enough.
This bitter rivalry.
I just want to be part of it.
There's your
Old
sister.
Cabra, Stony Road.
I know.
I went to Darcy's crash as well.
There you go. I'm only winding you up. So you obviously, one of the reasons why you got into rowing was because of your sisters, and one of your sisters is right below you on my screen. That's Claire. But of course, you're watching your sister now heading off to Tokyo, albeit a year later than she might have thought. You were in Rio.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm not even going to ask you what kind of wisdom you'd like to impart to her, because I'm sure you're going to impart it to her without having 50 other people from Stony Batter listening in. But how was your experience in Rio? And is it something that you'll cherish for the rest of your life?
Yeah, absolutely. But on my wisdom to give to Eimear, I've come to realize that she doesn't need my advice. She's doing it the same thing, but doing it better. So she's well on track. But
is Eimear the baby of the family?
Yeah.
Okay.
I am. Yeah.
So you're spoiled.
Allegedly. I don't believe it.
But how was your experience in Rio? How was your experience in Rio?
So we finished in 6th place, but we were the first kind of Irish crew to make a final. I look back on it as a really positive experience. I think my ambition, unlike Eimear, I probably was thinking about the Olympics for an awful long time from when I started rowing. And when I qualified, it was just kind of that dream come true. And then when we got over there and made the final, it was just it was an amazing experience. And I had an amazing rowing partner, Sinead Lynch, and just to get to do that with her. And it was a really positive year for both of us, kind of getting to train every day. We did a lot of traveling with training camps abroad, and we had a really nice team over there. So I look back at it really positively. Yeah.
And of course, you're from the neighbourhood no more than Eimear. You're from you went to Stanhope Street. You went to Dora's Play School.
Yeah.
You live on Olaf Road.
Yeah.
I'm told I have to ask you what the best fuel found in Stony Batter for rowers is. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't even know what that question means. But I'd like to know what the best fuel for rowers is.
God, there's some good places. Yeah, I think an all-bar chicken is probably the go-to. You know, you got your protein, some good carbs. Yeah, but I think hats off to Katie as well. She's been the watering hole for my parents for the last 30 odd years. So I think if you're looking for a way to make Olympians, maybe there's something in their
There you go.
There.
Yeah. Well, listen, guys, lovely to talk to you, and best of luck, Eimear, in Tokyo.
Thanks so much.
The whole country will be cheering you on, because we'll all be experts, of course, in rowing in about 5 weeks' time. Now we know nothing about it. In the London Olympics, I went to one. I was lucky enough to go to one of the diving events. I think it might have been the 3-meter diving, and we were all sitting there on the first dive, hadn't a breeze what we were talking about. But by the end, we were like, oh no, that nip and tuck was all wrong. Oh no, screw that one up big time. So we'll all be like that with the rowing, but we will be cheering for you. So best of luck, guys.